Hello everybody and welcome your faces back to your one and only favorite crypto jet. Today we're going to be talking about SNX very quickly, do a little technical rundown and see where this coin is headed in the next few days, weeks and whatnot. So the first thing that you may notice is this huge downswing from yesterday. Now this is a normal correction in the market. We have established a new sort of a zone of resistance right about here that we're going to have to break through in case we want to move more bullish. This zone is exactly on the $14 mark. Now, this huge downswing, it's nothing to worry about. It's not a market changing one. As you can see, there's a lot of bullish pressure coming in from the bottom, which means basically it's signified by the size of this wick from the bottom and the fact that there is indecision in the market with a sort of equal wick from the bottom and the top side of this candle. Now, if we do move onto a lower time frame, we can see that the market is calming down, but it's not forming a bearish continuation pattern, which would be something like this, like a bear flag or something, right, to continue downwards. So luckily we're not forming anything of that sort. It's not very regular. We're simply calming down. So in situations such as these, the best thing is to not touch your investment. So don't panic sell, don't panic buy. Actually, I would advise you to buy, because whoever bought at this point gets obviously a better price than at this point right here, because the coin is at around $10 at the moment. So that's like a 40% better price than a few days back. But on the other hand, just always keep track of the market when you can and try to get the best price as possible. Now, moving back onto the daily time frame, the one thing that I did notice is the 50-period moving average sort of acting as a nice support previously and then acting as a zone of resistance, which is now undercutting the price at this point. Now, this is nothing significant at this point right now. Moving through different time frames, there is not much that I can see that we can use to see where this coin is going to go in the future. But one thing I do know is that fundamentally, this is a very, very sound project. So SNX is basically a platform for building and showing prices of synthetic assets on the market. So these can be literally anything. So you can have a synthetically created price for tennis balls inside a tennis court or inside all of the tennis courts in the world. So ball boys will have something to collect and get value for it, right? Well, not really, but that's sort of the gist of the whole project. Now, one more thing that you may have noticed is this trend line forming right about here, and it's very nice that we didn't close below it. So if this red candle was closed all the way below, that would definitely be a more bearish indicator. But at this point, I'm just seeing a rejection of this zone and perhaps a consolidation around this point before we start moving upwards again and eventually break through this large level of support. Now, that would be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Adios.